Late afternoon gusts swept through the graveyard as a man knelt before a plain headstone. His hands were weathered, hardened from labor. The inexpensive bouquet shook slightly as he placed it down. Tears dropped onto the marker etched with a name he could never erase from his mind. A voice cut through the quiet behind him, cool but composed. "That's my husband's resting place."
Who are you?
"Why are you weeping here?" He stiffened, turned. A woman in a costly coat stood there, gaze piercing with sorrow and distrust. He gripped the flowers harder. What was a struggling single father doing at a wealthy man's grave? The man rose gradually. His jacket was frayed at the elbows. His boots had endured too many harsh seasons. "I'm sorry," he said, his voice breaking. "I didn't mean to trespass." The woman moved nearer. Her coat was custom-made, luxurious, but her face bore the kind of weariness wealth couldn't erase. "You didn't answer my question." Miranda Grant's tone eased a fraction. "Who are you?" He glanced down at the grave. The name carved there weighed more than granite. "My name is Evan. Your husband saved my life." Miranda froze. "What do you mean?" Evan's fingers clenched around the bouquet. He had practiced this encounter countless times in his thoughts. It never became less painful. 3 years ago, I was sleeping in my car with my daughter. She was 4. We had nothing. I'd lost it all. My wife walked out. The business collapsed. The bank seized the house. I couldn't even buy food for my child. He met Miranda's eyes. Her face remained unchanged, but something flickered in her gaze. "I was parked outside a diner one night," Evan went on. "Mia was asleep in the back seat. I was trying to stretch $5 until the weekend. Your husband came out. I'd never met him before. He noticed me, noticed the car, noticed my daughter." Evan's voice lowered. He approached and asked if I needed assistance. I said no. I was too proud, too humiliated. But he stayed. He sat beside me on the curb. He took out a pack of peppermint candies and offered me one. Miranda's breath hitched, faint but noticeable. Evan caught it. He said something I'll never forget. He said, "Kindness doesn't require a motive. It only requires an opportunity." The wind strengthened. Dry leaves skittered across the path. He handed me an envelope. Told me not to open it until he was gone. Inside was enough cash for an apartment. First month's rent, deposit, enough to begin again. Evan's voice cracked. He told me not to repay him. He said, "When you're back on your feet, help someone else." Miranda stared at the headstone, her lips pressed tight. "I never saw him again," Evan said softly. "I searched for him. I wanted to thank him, to prove I made it, that Mia was all right, but I didn't know his full name. Then 2 weeks ago, I read his obituary in the paper." He knelt once more and set the flowers gently against the marker. "So I came here to say what I should have said years ago. Thank you." For a long while, neither spoke. The cemetery was hushed except for the far-off hum of cars. Miranda finally stepped forward and stood beside the grave. Her hand rested lightly on the stone's top. "Adrian never mentioned this." Her voice was even, but raw emotion lurked beneath.
"He never told me about you."
"About your daughter." She looked at Evan. He was always discreet about his giving. He used to say true generosity doesn't seek recognition, that if you do good only to be seen, it's not kindness, it's theater. She exhaled slowly. But I didn't know he helped people like this. Quietly, one by one. Evan wiped his face with his sleeve. He didn't just help me. He restored my faith. I was ready to surrender. I thought I'd failed my little girl. But he proved strangers could still care, that the world wasn't as cruel as I'd believed. Miranda regarded him for a long moment. Then she reached into her coat and drew out a business card. She extended it. If you ever need anything, call me. That's what Adrian would want. Evan stared at the card. He hesitated to take it. I can't. I didn't come here begging for aid. Miranda's expression held firm. I know, but take it anyway. He paused, then accepted the card. It was elegant. White, her name in crisp black letters. Miranda Grant. Beneath it, a phone number. There's something else, Miranda added. She glanced back at the grave. My brother-in-law, Lucas, is overseeing a charity foundation in Adrian's memory. If you want to pay it forward the way Adrian asked, you could contact them through that. Evan nodded slowly. He couldn't find words. Miranda turned to go, then paused. Your daughter, Mia, how old is she now? 7. Is she all right? Evan managed a faint smile. She's resilient. Stronger than me. Miranda nodded. Something crossed her face, grief or perhaps understanding. Take care of her. Then she walked away. Her footsteps faded along the path. Evan remained alone, clutching the business card. The grave was still. The flowers leaned against the stone. He whispered once more, Thank you, Adrian. Then he departed. The weeks after were tougher than Evan anticipated. He'd been juggling 2 jobs, one at a warehouse by day, another janitorial at night. It wasn't much, but it kept them housed. Mia was in school. She had friends. She laughed again. Then the warehouse closed. No notice, just a sign on the door one morning, cutbacks, downsizing. Evan was let go. He told himself it would be okay. He still had the cleaning gig. He could add shifts. He could find something new. But then the landlord hiked the rent. Not slightly, $200 more a month. Evan pleaded. The landlord shrugged. Pay up or get out. Evan had no options. He scoured every diner, store, factory within 20 miles. Nothing. Everyone was trimming staff. No openings. Then Mia fell ill. It began with a cough, then fever. Then she couldn't rise from bed. The school nurse phoned him at work, insisted he collect her, said she needed medical care. Evan rushed her to the clinic. Diagnosis, pneumonia. Antibiotics prescribed. The bill, $300. No insurance. He drained his savings. 2 days later, Mia worsened. Fever spiked. She shivered beneath every blanket. The apartment was frigid. Heat had failed weeks ago. Landlord kept promising repairs. Evan sat by her bed, watching her restless sleep. Breathing labored. Skin ashen. He felt despair closing in once more, the same darkness he'd escaped. He went to the kitchen, opened the drawer of vital papers, bills, receipts, old photos, and the business card Miranda had given him. He stared at it endlessly. He hated the idea of calling, hated becoming needy again. But Mia coughed in the next room, a deep, rattling sound that twisted his gut. Evan grabbed his phone, fingers trembling. He dialed. It rang twice. Then a voice. Hello. Miranda. Evan shut his eyes. Miranda, this is Evan. We met at the cemetery. I don't know if you recall. Brief silence. I recall. What's wrong? He fought to steady his voice. I'm sorry to disturb you. I never wanted to call, but my daughter is very sick.
Truly sick.
I have no one else. He heard her inhale. Where are you? He gave the address. Stay put, Miranda said. I'm on my way. The call ended. Evan stood in the kitchen, phone still clutched.
He didn't know if he'd done right.
But Mia coughed again, and he knew it was his only option. Miranda arrived 40 minutes later. Evan heard the car. Through the window,
Sleek black sedan.
Miranda emerged in the same elegant coat. He opened the door before she knocked. Thank you for coming, Evan murmured. I'm so sorry. I didn't know who else. Miranda looked past him into the dim, chilly apartment. She could see her breath. Where's your daughter? Bedroom. Sleeping. Miranda entered without invitation. She moved swiftly, noting peeling paint, cracked flooring, thin curtains failing against the cold. She pushed open the bedroom door. Mia lay curled under blankets, face flushed, breathing uneven. Miranda knelt, touched her forehead. Too warm. How long? Evan hovered in the doorway, voice strained. 2 days. Clinic gave antibiotics, but no improvement. Can't afford hospital. Miranda rose, faced him. Pack essentials. You're both coming with me. Evan blinked. I can't impose like that. You're not imposing. I'm deciding. Miranda's tone brooked no debate. This place is freezing. She needs warmth, proper care. I have a guest cottage on my property. It's vacant. You'll stay until she's well. Evan started to object. Miranda cut in. Adrian would insist. You know he would. That silenced him. Evan glanced at Mia, then Miranda. Okay. He moved fast, duffel from closet, clothes, Mia's stuffed bunny, books. Miranda gently lifted Mia. The child stirred, but stayed asleep. Too late. They left the apartment, entered Miranda's warm car. Evan sat back with Mia's head on his lap. Miranda drove silently. 20 minutes later, gates opened to a long drive. The mansion loomed, glass and stone imposing. Behind, linked by path, the smaller guest cottage. Miranda parked, helped carry Mia inside. Warm, spotless, fireplace, living room, full kitchen, 2 bedrooms. Like another world. Miranda indicated the first bedroom. Put her here. I'll summon my physician. Evan tucked Mia in. Sheets scented lavender. He brushed hair from her face. Miranda was already phoning in the hall, voice firm. Doctor en route within the hour. Evan lingered in the doorway, watching his daughter. Guilt, gratitude, fear of dependency crashed over him. But Mia coughed softly. He pushed thoughts aside. Miranda ended the call, approached. Doctor's coming. He'll examine, prescribe what's needed. Cost is no concern. Evan's throat tightened. I'll repay you. Somehow. Miranda met his gaze. This isn't a loan, Evan. It's what Adrian would do, and what I'm choosing. She moved to the door. Food in kitchen. Help yourselves. I'm in the main house if needed. Then she left. Evan sat on the couch alone. Fire crackled. Warmth enveloped him like a forgotten comfort. He buried his face in hands. The doctor came, treated, left. Mia's fever broke 2 days later. Color returned. Appetite, smiles. Evan stayed in the cottage, but grew restless. Guilt gnawed. He didn't belong, was exploiting kindness. He needed action. Third day, he explored grounds. Vast, manicured, yet minor neglect. Loose pathstones, weeds in beds, squeaky gate. He found tools in shed, began repairs. Fixed gate, weeded, reset stones. Small contributions. Then he spotted the wind chime, hanging from garden tree behind main house. Wood weathered, strings snapped. It swayed silently. Evan studied it long, then carefully removed it, took to cottage. That evening he mended new strings, sanded, polished. Nearly restored. Next morning, rehung it. Miranda noticed that afternoon. Stood beneath, listening to gentle tones. Hand rose to mouth. Silent, long moment. Later, she knocked on cottage door. Evan answered. Mia colored at table. You repaired the chime. Voice soft. Evan nodded. Saw it damaged. Hope it's all right. Miranda gazed. Expression unreadable. Adrian hung it 5 years ago. Broke last winter. I couldn't remove it, couldn't fix it. She looked past at Mia, humming. Thank you. Then returned to main house. Next week, Mia finished a drawing. Days of work, pencils everywhere. Held it up proud. Look, Dad. Evan saw 3 figures under vivid sun, holding hands. Gorgeous, sweetheart. Mia beamed. For Miss Miranda? Evan hesitated. Too late. She dashed out barefoot toward main house. Evan followed. Mia already knocking. Miranda opened, surprised. Hi, Miss Miranda. Offered drawing. Made this for you. Miranda accepted carefully, studied long. 3 figures, sun, joy. Face softened. First real smile in months. Small, fragile, genuine. Wonderful, Mia. Thank you. Mia grinned. Like it? Love it. Miranda looked to Evan, hope in her eyes. Come in a moment. Evan speechless. Mia already inside, chattering colors, sun difficulty. Miranda poured juice for Mia, coffee Evan. Sat at grand table. Mia shared school tales, teacher, eraser thief. Miranda truly listened, questions, laughter. Briefly, the mansion felt less hollow. Third week, garden talk. Mia played near chiming breeze. Foundation needs help, Miranda said. Hard since Adrian. Lucas managing but short-staffed. Looked at Evan. You wanted to give back like Adrian helped you. Position open, admin, events, aiding applicants. Evan stared. Job offer. Opportunity if interested. Weeks ago, scrubbing floors. Now meaningful work. Yes, quietly. Thank you. Miranda nodded. Start next week. Meet Lucas. Office modest, downtown 2nd floor. Walls lined photos. Adrian's beneficiaries. Families, kids, vets, second chances. Lucas there, younger, sharper, pricey suit, firm, cool handshake. So, the man my brother aided. Tone neutral. Yes. Miranda spoke of you. Said you needed employment. Evan nodded. Lucas toured. Files, review process, aid decisions. Corner desk. Glass jar peppermint candies. Evan froze. Lucas noticed. Adrian kept those. Said small gesture. Welcomed people. Evan touched jar. He gave me one that night. Lucas glanced, turned away. Did that for many. Not unkind, but distant. Evan outsider. Rhythm formed. Evan foundation days, Mia school, evenings cottage. Miranda joined dinners more, lingered longer. One night post-bedtime, Mia re-emerged pajamaed. Miss Miranda? Small voice. Miranda looked up. Yes, dear? You lonely? Question hung. Evan tensed. Miranda set cup. Gazed sadly. Sometimes yes. Mia climbed beside. Dad gets lonely too. But he says good people mean no more lonely. Miranda's eyes shone. Brushed Mia's hair. Your dad's wise. Mia smiled. Returned bed. Silence. Evan exposed. Miranda rose to leave. Paused. She's right. Good people.
Gone.
Evan alone saw main house lights, Miranda's silhouette cleaning. Felt unfamiliar warmth. Not fire, but connection. Then Lucas returned. Tuesday, Evan reviewing files. Lucas entered. Face taut. We need words. Evan looked up. About.
Door closed.
You and Miranda. Stomach sank. Meaning? Arms crossed. Living her guest house. Working brother's foundation. Daily with her. See how it appears. Evan rose. Not exploiting. She offered. Grateful. That's it. Lucas nearer, voice low sharp. Brother barely gone. Miranda grieving, you appear, insert yourself. Taking his spot. Not replacing. Maybe not intent, but effect. Jaw set. She's fragile. Not clear-headed, you worsen. Words struck hard. Didn't seek this. Called because daughter dying. No manipulation if you think so wrong. Lucas silent, cold stare. Maybe you believe, but he's gone, you're here. Turned left. Evan alone with candy jar. Held it, taking his place. Wondered if true. Sleepless night. Ceiling stare. Lucas echoed. Morning decision. Packed quietly, same duffel. Mia stirred at zip.
Dad. Confused.
Leaving honey. Why? Couldn't truth, shame, burden Lucas right. Time to go. Face crumpled. I like here. Like Miss Miranda. No, but can't stay. Why? Knelt, held hands. Not our home. Visiting. Time return.
Tears.
Where? No answer. Will manage. Dressed her slow, reluctant. Ready, bag shouldered, hand taken. Kitchen note. Thank you. Don't want conflict for you. Left table. Saw fridge drawing, 3 under sun. Magnet held. Stared long, turned. Out cottage. Cold morning. Mia's hand warm. Goodbye, Miss Miranda? Not today. Quiet tears. Down drive. Gate, road. Bus stop half-mile. Sat bench. Mia buried face jacket. Arm around. Ignored future. Miranda found note 20 minutes later. Brought coffee, pastries, new habit. Knocked, no answer. Entered, empty, silent. Note shook hands. Read twice. Rooms, bag gone, bunny gone, shoes gone. Mia's room, bed made, Pillow new drawing. 3. House, chime tree. Breath caught. Ran garden, main house, keys, coat. Car, too fast, heart racing. Searched neighborhood, school, park. Nothing. Bus stop thought. Turned, sped. There, bench, bag feet. Pulled over. Approached breathing hard. Evan stood. Mia tear-streaked. Stopped feet away. Why leave? Jaw tight. Don't belong. Lucas right, complicating. Lucas doesn't decide. Family. New Adrian. I'm stranger helped once. Voice rose. Not stranger. Reminder Adrian valued. Fixed his chime. Made house home. Shook head. Can't trap you past future. Closer, cracked. Worse losing Adrian? Not grief, loneliness. Empty house, irrelevant. Then you called, needed me. Purpose returned. Living, not existing. Whisper. Don't want burden. Not burden.
Gift.
Mia tugged.
Dad, please.
Don't want leave. Looked daughter, then Miranda, gave all asked none. Scared, admitted. Not enough. Fail, disappoint. Eyes softened. All scared Evan. Not alone. Stillness.
Wind.
Distant bus. Mia ran, hugged tight. Don't let go, Miss Miranda. Knelt, held, tears. Won't. Promise. Evan bag approached. Looked up. Come home. Nodded. Bus passed empty. Not home yet, cemetery first. Stood Adrian's grave. Chime like breeze. Miranda handstone. Held you tight, quiet. Feared betray moving on. Space given. Voice steady emotion. Not what you'd want. Life to live. Love to share. Looked Evan Mia. Saved them once. My turn. Knelt wilted flowers. Not replacing, honoring. Heart open.
Turned.
Thank you, chance. Evan nodded. Mia handstone. Thank you helping Dad, Mr. Adrian. Wish met you. Tears, not just sad.
Peace.
Car entered Lucas. Slow approach. Miranda tensed. Lucas.
Stopped.
Apologize. Quieter. Wrong about you, Evan. What you're doing. Evan silent. Grave look. Adrian said kindness needs moment. Forgot. Thought protect memory, freeze all. Not him. Miranda gaze. Wanted you happy. If they do, that's enough. Hugged her, stepped back. Sorry. Thank you. Nod Evan acknowledgement. Left. Weeks different. Evan Mia cottage, home now. Foundation work, Lucas respectful. Colleagues, continuing Adrian. Miranda dinners regular, cooked together, talked. Mia school tales, Evan memories. Miranda listened, laughed, rejoined life. Saturday's school family day. Parents share. Evan unsure, only parent, but Miranda came. Classroom, Mia front. Introductions. Mia pointed Evan. Dad, charity helps people. Then Miranda. Miss Miranda. Helped Dad believe life again. Silence smiles. Evan throat tight. Hand squeeze. After, car walk. Mia chased butterfly. Happy, Miranda said.
Nod.
Haven't seen years. You, met eyes. Getting there. Smile eye-reaching. Me too. Evening garden bench under tree, chimes soft. Mia inside drawing. Found something. Miranda pocket envelope. Adrian's desk, letter pre-death.
What?
Opened, steady hands. Knew ill, hid severity. For if. Handed Evan. Read silent. Careful script. Miranda, if reading gone. Sorry leaving. Not sorry living. Kind, helped, warmed world. Hope you continue. Grief, not close heart. Ready, open.
Let love in out.
Want you happy, alive, not survive, live. Always with, but move. Heart opens, don't fear. Cheering. Folded, returned. Loved you.
No.
Loved him.
Do.
But love changes, carry, not clutch. Looked Evan. Thank you seeing. Sat, chime Mia window drawing. Not surviving, living. 3 months, drawing main house wall. 3 hand sun. Beneath Mia scrawl. Didn't replace. Became family. Miranda morning smile. Outside chimes sang. Inside Mia laughed. Evan coffee. House full, not past, present, future.